Hi, everybody. This is God Sad for the Sad Truth. Today's clip is to celebrate both an anniversary and a milestone. First, the anniversary. On August 22nd, 2014, 3 years ago, this past Tuesday, I posted my first Sad Truth clip. And today constitutes my 500th episode. So it has been quite an incredible journey. I thank you all for your interest, your viewership, and your support. I thought I would share with you the current metrics of my channel. So I'm about to reach 8 million views, 7,924,638 views. So very, very soon, probably in the next couple of days, I'll reach the 8 million mark. In terms of subscribers, very, very quickly approaching 100,000 subscribers. I'm currently at 99,144. Quite extraordinary. The total amount of viewing time, so if you took everybody who's viewed any amount of any of my clips and added them into a temporal measure, it's 181 years and 87 days. So I have stolen from you nearly 200 years of your lives. Hopefully they were well worth it. In terms of like to dislike ratio, almost 98% likes, 97.97%. So I think I'm very, very pleased with that number, especially since I, of course, deal with a lot of hot button issues. So it's really rewarding to know that for most people, my message is resonating with them. In terms of demographics, roughly 91% male, 9-point-something% female. So let's see if we can get more ladies to become interested in the sad truth. 233 countries / territories. I wasn't aware that there were 233 countries in the world, but I guess it depends how they define territories. But when I look at the geography of the source from where all the views are coming from, there are 233 countries or territories covered. So it's certainly nice to see that the sad truth has gone global. That said, I looked at the top 10 countries in terms of most views. Not surprising, number 1, USA, number 2, Canada, UK, Australia, Germany, Sweden, Netherlands, Finland, Norway, and then India. But it's nice to see that Germany, Sweden, and Canada, 3 of the countries that are scoring very highly on social justice warrior metrics, people from those countries are viewing the channel. Let's see if we can keep expanding the reach. There are many ways that you could support this channel. Of course, you could share clips, with your friends, with your colleagues, with your acquaintances, make things go viral, spread the message. That's one way, very effortless way. If you are able to do so, it would be wonderful if you could support the channel financially through Patreon or through PayPal. I don't have yet a monthly option of support through PayPal. Right now, it only accepts one-time donations. So you can certainly do that. Or I know that some of you were not happy with what Patreon did to Lauren Southern's account, and I understand that concern and that boycott. But ultimately, you're penalizing also content creators when you decide to no longer support us because you wish to boycott Patreon. So if you've left Patreon, maybe you could consider coming back. And for those of you who've yet to offer any support, please do so. You could do as little as $1 a month. So far, I have 717 patrons out of nearly 100,000 subscribers. So the conversion rate is substantially less than 1%. So imagine if I can get that number up to 2, 3, 4, 5%. More truth can be spread. As you might imagine, I spend quite a bit of time doing this. Some people say, "Oh, but you've got a job already as a professor. Why do you need this money?" Well, no one works for free. Whenever I'm working doing this stuff, I'm not pursuing other initiatives, some of which are offer a appropriate remuneration. So I hope that you'll support the channel any way that you can. I'm truly humbled by the amount of messages, comments, feedback that I receive from people, I would say, again, 95 to 99% of the people are unbelievably supportive. I hope that I can convince some of the detractors of some of my points. Some people also ask me, why is it that you seem so gracious with your guests and when you're on shows, and yet you're so mean on Twitter and Facebook? I'm not mean on Facebook. It's that we have what's called behavioral plasticity. Humans are not these uniform cyborgs. The way that I act when I tuck in my child to bed is differently than the way I act when I am accosted by someone in an alley. My natural disposition is to be nice and sweet and fun and smiley and gracious. That's what you typically see when I'm interacting with sane people. On Twitter, on Facebook, you often deal with insane people who are enemies of reason. And so then you see a slightly more frontal, a slightly more aggressive, warrior-like manifestation of me. That's not because I'm Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. That's because different situations require different intervention strategies. But in any case, I'm truly, truly humbled by all of your support. It's just been an incredible ride. I mean, I can't believe that we live in an era where anyone can start a channel and reach millions and millions of people. And so I'm very, very thankful to have those tools available to me. And I promise to continue to hopefully promulgate ideas so that we can win this grand battle, so that good ideas can overcome bad ones. So again, thank you very much for your support, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a great week. Cheers.